Welcome back to Slothbox. I'm Lyndon Dixon, and as usual, this video is brought to you by the Excelsior Sporting Club. Today, I'm joined by one of my favourite prospects in British boxing at the minute, Chev C4 Clarke. Chev, how are you, mate?
Wait, let me hold on. First and
C4
foremost,
Chev Clarke.
first and foremost, I am very well, thank you. I
Good.
just want to
Good.
know, do you say that to every boxer? Because if you're saying
No,
that to every
no, no.
boxer, I
You
don't
can
want you to
check
say
my.
that to me.
No, no. Check my interviews. Check my videos, mate. I do not say it often.
Go on,
All right.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Anyway, I want to get right back to the start. Take me right back. How did you first initially get into boxing?
Um, I kind of tricked one of my friends to go to the gym, and I went to the gym. Like people have always said, "Oh, you know what, you should try boxing." Da 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 da. And I was just fully focused on football.
Mm.
But anyway, I tricked my friend to come to the gym with me, and he didn't continue going. I did, and then it just went from there.
Mm. Well, I was having a little look earlier, and you had a cracking time in the amateurs. You fought for Jamaica in the Commonwealth, then you fought for England in GB. You got quite a few medals and stuff. How would you sum up your time in the amateurs? Were you happy with it?
It was what it was
Mm,
supposed to be. That's what I'll put it as. But in my time on the GB boxing team, I fully enjoyed. I'm forever grateful for the staff and my teammates that I was with. A lot of experiences, traveling the world and
mm,
honing my skills, honing my craft. So yeah, I'm forever grateful for that.
mm. Well, when the time came to make your debut, there was a lot of noise about yourself, and you know, a lot of boxing fans were intrigued to see, what you was going to bring. Well, it was a debut at the O2 on a massive card.
Mm.
What do you make of that night? How did it go?
It went how it was supposed to win. I don't know. It was okay, wasn't it? Do you know
Mm.
what I mean? I got the win, which is the most important
You got
thing,
the
and
knockout.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was fortunate, and most of all, people were entertained.
Mm.
People that paid their hard-earned money was entertained, and I got out safe. The other guy got out safe, so it was a good night, good start to the professional journey.
Mm. Well, that journey itself, you've had 5 fights, 4 of them by knockout.
Mhm.
Talk to me about that journey because I feel like all the cards you're on are decent cards. All the
Yeah.
fights you're in are great fights, whether it's you entertaining or the other guys actually bringing it. Talk to me about
Mhm.
that journey. How have you thought of it so far?
Well, I haven't had any quote unquote bin men. I don't like to use that term because these are human beings putting their life on the line. So I haven't had no easy fights.
Mm,
So nobody can't ever come at me and say, "Oh, you've had easy fights." Like if you check the guys that I've fought, they've
mm,
been in there with the best. Do you know what I mean? So it's been good, man. I've taken the route that I've taken, and I've taken the challenges as they come. Um, I think I'm doing it and doing it well.
mm,
So as long as I keep improving and showing why it's worth watching Chev and the value in watching Chev and the value of me being on these shows,
mm,
um, I'll just keep on doing that.
mm. Well, you mentioned there you don't do quote unquote bin men, and I think the next fight you got next week is another perfect example of it. David Jamieson, 10-2. He's another guy that's going to come to you and bring it. What do you think of your opponent next week, and how do you see that one going?
He's just gonna be like any other opponent. Innit? He's coming to win. I'm getting to anything else. They're here to win. They're trying to beat me. They're gonna try and stop me. I'm a quote unquote Olympian. So somebody wants to have that on their record, and it's my job to show them that that's not possible.
Mm,
Um, that there's levels to it. So he's done what he's done in the professional game, and I'm doing what I'm doing.
mm,
But come Saturday night, we'll see the levels.
exactly that. And I was just thinking because obviously it's a great fight, and I know that you're fully in belief that you're going to get the win. But what's next? Because if you look domestically, Lowell's got the British, Zorro, I think like a month ago now, picked up the European. Are those the sort of guys you're looking to next to like take that next step up?
Yeah, listen, I'll fight anybody, first and foremost. And I'm a higher level operator,
Mm,
so anybody that's got what I want, I'm coming to take it.
mm,
But first and foremost, I have a fight to deal with next week. Let me deal with that, deal with it in good stead and looking classy, and then we'll go from there.
mm,
But to think of Cheavon, the C4, the Team C4 gang, and to think, oh, I'm not up there with whoever's up there, you're mistaken. But
mm,
as I said, I'm where I'm at now. I've got a fight next week. I'll handle that and then go from there.
mm. Well, talking of that cruiserweight division, I think it was last weekend when we saw Billum Smith beat Okoli in his hometown Bournemouth. First of all, did you watch it? And if you did, what did you think of it? Because it was an awkward fight, but a lot of people were picking Okoli to win.
Yeah, I did watch it. I was there. I was present. Um, it was a good day, sold out the place, man. So credit to them for that. Um, I think a lot of us didn't expect the Chris to win in the fashion that he did. Um, but some of the things that happened, you kind of expected. But as I said, most people wouldn't have expected the fight to run the course it ran.
Yeah,
you know. But credit to both of them, they put on a show. They did their thing, and they came out safe.
yeah, yeah. The thing is, from your point of view, you said you was there and you saw the fight. The fight didn't go how you expected it to go. But when you're sat there and you're watching a fight like that, a world title fight, two British guys going at it, how
Mhm.
far away do you think you are off that level? If not, you're already at that level. Yeah, there's a path you've got to go on. You've got to tick boxes until you can actually get there. But when you're watching that, are you thinking like, I could easily be in there right now?
You know what? I'm gonna ask you that question. How far do you think I am off of that level?
In terms of talent, I think you're right there. I'm not just saying that because you're here, but
Go on, finish what you're saying.
yeah, in terms of talent, I think you're right there. But in terms of justification,
Mhm.
nearly. You're not quite there yet. I think maybe belts and like I say, ticking those boxes that people want you to tick. But I think you could get in there now.
I appreciate that, man.
No worries. Now
Appreciate
what? Now what do you think? It's not about
that.
what I think.
You're good. You're good. I like that. I like that. What was I gonna say? Um, well, yeah. Listen, I think, as you said, I know I could be in the mix right now.
Mm,
The difference is they've been doing this professional thing a little bit longer than myself. So, as you said, they've got certain accolades, the points, etc.,
mm,
to be facing each other. But I'm sure I'll be there, or thereabouts, in no time,
mm.
right?
Yeah. Well, let's move on from yourself a little bit and talk about the rest of boxing that's going a bit crazy at the minute. I mean, finally, it's been announced we've got Spence Crawford. How do you see that one going?
That's a big fight,
Mm,
man.
big.
That's a big fight. Bud is sick,
Mm.
Bud is sick. But you know what? I like my boy Spence.
Mm,
Number one, he's Jamaican, so I'm rocking with him.
you have to. Yeah.
um, but yeah, I'm a rock with man, it's such a hard fight.
Mm,
But I'm gonna go with Spence. I'm gonna go with Spence.
mm. I saw this. What was it that I saw? No, it's the whole Tyson Fury Joshua shenanigans that's going on at the minute. I mean, Fury said that he weren't going to speak about Joshua for forever, and then lo and behold, he says, "Oh, I've sent you another contract," and then Eddie Hearn says, "No, you haven't," and then it comes out he did send him a contract, but AJ said no, and then Fury says, "I don't know why you've said no when you haven't got a fight lined up," and then Hearn says, "We have two fights lined up, like we've got the plan that we want to go on." Do you think we're ever going to see it, Fury Joshua?
I think if we're gonna see it, To be honest, I don't have I don't have an answer for you there, you
Mm,
know, because
mm,
all of what I'm hearing now is literally just hearing it now. So I
yeah,
don't have an opinion on it. I haven't been like locked into it,
yeah,
following it
yeah.
to give you a just opinion. So
Mm,
I'm gonna have to pass or call a friend on that one.
yeah. No, well, mate. The last question from me. It's been a pleasure speaking to you, but it's halfway through the year. It's literally second of June.
Mhm.
Where do you want to be at the end of the year? You got David Jamieson. I'm sure that you want. I'm sure you're in full belief that you're going to beat him. But what's next after that? Where do you see yourself come the end of the year, Christmas?
Well, on the Matchroom stable, I'm the best cruiserweight there is. So, I don't like telling people my goals. It's not a good thing to tell people your goals.
Mm,
Make them come to life. I'm better at showing you than telling you. So,
I like that.
you know, all I can say is you'll see me progress
Mm,
and you'll see me up there, right?
mm.
Sorry if that's a boring answer, but that's just how I am, and I stay true
Nah,
to
that's an
myself.
interesting answer. That's like, ooh, well, what is he gonna do? Do you know what I mean? Nah, you're leaving us wanting
Yeah.
more, mate. But anyway, Chev, thank you for your time, mate. It's been a pleasure. I've been Lyndon Dixon. He's been Chef Clark, and we'll see you on the next one.